Hello students, welcome to the chemistry online class. Yes, in the previous class we were discussing about the Maxwell's theory of electromagnetic wave or electromagnetic radiation. Okay, we have discussed what is electromagnetic wave, when it is generated and how it will travel, how it will propagate. Okay, alternative electric and magnetic fields will be produced and transmitted in the form of wave, that is called as electromagnetic wave or electromagnetic radiation. Okay, and also we have studied the properties of the electromagnetic wave and what is electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, I had drawn the diagram, no, that also you can write. It is the arrangement of the different electromagnetic radiations in the increasing order of their wavelength is called as electromagnetic spectrum. Okay. After that, you write characteristics of electromagnetic wave. Okay, characteristics of electromagnetic wave means some basic definitions we are studying regarding wave here. Okay, see here, I have written the wave representation here. Okay, it is the x-axis and it is the y-axis. Okay, I have written the wave representation. Okay, and see, this is called as central line. Below this central line, what all the peaks will come, those are called as troughs. Okay, this is also trough, this is also trough, like that. Okay, above the central line, what is the peak line will come, those are called as crest. Okay, remember, crest and these are troughs. Crest, troughs, and this wave has continued. Got it? Okay. First, we have to study the definitions one by one. Okay, first is wavelength, wave number, frequency, velocity, amplitude. Okay, we will cover these definitions here because we will be frequently using what is the wavelength, what is the frequency, what is the velocity. Okay, but we should have the basic definition, what are the meaning of those. Okay, first we'll study what is velocity, what is wavelength. The wavelength is represented with a symbol lambda. How it is pronounced? It is lambda. Okay. Okay. Then, what is wavelength? As word itself gives the meaning, it is the length of the wave. Okay. But if you write the meaning like this, if you write the definition, if I ask what is wavelength, if you write it is the length of the wave, that is wrong. Okay, you should give an idea what is meant by wavelength. Remember, it is the length of the wave. But how to consider length of the wave? Whether from this to this we have to measure or this to this we have to measure. There should be a consideration, isn't it? Okay. See, length of the wave. What is one wave? One complete wave means it should include one trough and one crest. It should include one trough and one crest. Remember, okay, from this to this is called one wave. From this to this is called as one wave, like that. Okay, okay, now come to the definition wavelength. It is the distance between any two successive crest or troughs. See, this is one crest and this is one crest. Okay, the distance between these two. The distance between these two is called as wavelength, or these are the troughs. The distance between these two is called as wavelength. Got it? Okay. Crest and troughs together are called as peak of the wave. Okay. See, the distance between any two crest or trough, if you have written like this, wrong. What word to be added there? Successive or adjacent. Means what? One beside another. Okay? Taking one crest from here, another crest from here and measuring the distance. No. Those crest or troughs must be adjacent to each other. Means ಒಂದ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕ ಒಂದಿರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? Wavelength. Okay, students? Then, how to write the definition? It is defined as the distance. What it is? It is the distance between any we need not any rule that we have to consider the first crust or first trough. No, the distance between any two, what word we added? Adjacent or successive. Any two adjacent or successive. What I'll write? To make the definition easier, I'll write peaks. These are also called as peaks. These are also called as peaks. In the bracket, or troughs or crust. Okay, you just remove this out. Okay, the distance between any two successive peaks or any two successive troughs or any two successive crusts. This is the meaning. Okay. Now, what are the units to measure the wavelength here? It is what? Distance. To measure generally distance, what all we use? Centimeter, meter, nanometer, angstrom unit, like that. Okay. But remember, the SI unit, this is important, isn't it? The SI unit of the wavelength is meter, small m, you have to write. Okay. And also it can be other units. I'll write here. Bere units. Other units yavu? We can measure in nanometer. We can measure in angstrom unit. Okay, but you should know. 1 nanometer is equal to how many meters, students? 10 raised to minus 10 meter. Angstrom unit means 1 angstrom unit is equal to 10 raised to minus, I'm very sorry, 1 nanometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 9 meter. 1 angstrom unit is equal to 10 raised to minus 10 meter. Okay. Now tell me, 1 nanometer is equal to how many angstrom unit? That is 10 angstrom unit. Just I asked this question, but you should remember this. Got it? Got about the wavelength. Okay. What is wavelength? The distance between any two successive peaks. Ishtu baradre saku. Or the distance between any two successive crusts or troughs. Understood? No? The distance between any two successive crusts or troughs anta baribahudu, ಅಥವಾ the distance between any two successive peaks also can be written. Okay? How the questions will be asked? What is wavelength? What is its SI unit? The distance between any two successive crusts or troughs is called as wavelength, and its SI unit is meter. Small m you can write, enough. Okay? Yes, we'll move on to the another definition now. Okay? Next one is wave number. You have heard this word also, wave number. Okay? Wave number is represented with a symbol. See? How to read this? Nu bar. How to read this? Nu bar. Remember. Okay? Nu bar. What is wave number? The number of waves, isn't it? But number of waves present in the given length, isn't it? We cannot take a kilometer's length and measure the number of waves. I told what is number of waves? One crust, one trough. This is one wave. This is one wave. Like that. How many waves are present in the unit length? Unit length means it may be 1 meter, 1 centimeter, like that. Unit length, in a fixed length. Okay. You can understand it very easily. What is wave number? The number of waves present in unit length. Write it down. The number of waves present in unit length. Okay, unit length you can write as a unit length or else 1 meter. The number of waves present in 1 meter is also correct. Okay, please try to understand what is wave number. The number of, okay, if this is the 1 meter, how many waves are present? That number is nothing but the wave number, represented as nu bar. The number of waves present in unit length is called as wave number. Okay, one more point you have to remember. Okay, then what is the SI unit? SI unit is like this. What it is, how it is, right? Per meter. Per How much we have considered? 1 meter. Therefore, the number of waves present in a unit length, SI unit is per meter. Okay? Yes. With this unit, we understood that what? How the wavelength and wave number are related? Wave number is reciprocal, isn't it? Wave number is reciprocal of wavelength. Remember, very important point it is. Wave number is reciprocal of wavelength. How to write it? Wave number nu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. Nu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. If the waves are bigger, in 1 meter length, we will get very less number of the waves. Waves are bigger means if wavelength is more, wave number will be less, isn't it? So remember, the wave number is the reciprocal of the wavelength. You have to remember, this is the relation between the wavelength and wave number. Okay. Next definition is frequency. It is represented as simply nu. Nu bar is a wave number, nu is a frequency. What is frequency? See, if I consider one point, how many number of waves will pass through this point in a given time? Okay, or else given time, unit time or per second. The number of waves passing through a given point in unit time, or the number of waves passing through a given point in 1 second is called as frequency. In short, I'll write the number of waves passing through a what? Given point in unit time or in 1 second. You can also write in 1 second. Artha aitala? Okay, if I consider this point, how many number of waves will pass through that is called as frequency. Okay, SI unit is Hz. What it is? Hertz. What it is? Hertz. Or also it can be expressed in per second. How many waves are passing through a given point in 1 second? That is read as cycles per second. SPS means what? Okay, cycle per second. Okay, see, both are considered as SI units only. Either hertz, okay, hertz or per second. Remember, okay, don't get confused with the wave number and frequency. Wave number is the number of waves present in unit length. Frequency is number of waves passing through a given point in unit time. Unit length is a wave number, unit time is the frequency. Okay, see. Then how the wave number and frequency are related? Nu is equal to C by lambda. Very important formula it is. Okay. How the question will be asked? You write it as a nu in this way. Okay. How the question will be asked? If the question is, write the relation between wavelength and frequency. Relation means what? How they both are related to each other. Write the relationship between wavelength and frequency. If it is asked for 1 mark, you can write only this much. Okay. Nu is equal to C by lambda. Okay. Where nu is the frequency, lambda is the, you write here, where nu is the frequency, lambda is the wavelength and C is the, what it is? Velocity of the light. Of visible light. That is, value is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meters per second. Okay. Very important formula it is. Mark it as important. Okay. Next, fourth one is velocity. Okay. How the velocity is represented? As v. Remember. Okay, nu is frequency, v is velocity. Okay, in particularly velocity of the light is represented as c. Got the difference? Generally we say velocity is v, but particularly velocity of the light, particular value it has, no, that is represented as c. Got it? Then what is velocity? If I hold a wave and leave it, okay, in 1 second, how much distance, how far it goes, that distance is called as velocity. Okay, it is not possible practically, but I am trying to make you to understand. Okay, if this is the one wave, I am holding this and leaving it. In 1 second, how much distance it will travel? No, that is nothing but what? Velocity. Then what is the definition? The distance traveled by what? By a wave. The distance traveled by a wave in 1 second. Okay, then what is the SI unit, you tell me? Distance and time it should include, isn't it? That is meters per second. Remember. Okay, meter per second is the SI unit. Centimeter per second, other units will be there. Okay, what is velocity? The distance traveled by a wave in 1 second is called as what? Velocity. Okay, and relationship is velocity is equal to wavelength into frequency. Remember. Okay, means what? Nu is equal to c by lambda, we know. Therefore, c is equal to what? Nu into lambda. I'll write it here. C is equal to nu into lambda. Okay, the velocity is equal. What is velocity? The distance traveled by a wave in 1 second. Okay, SI unit is meters per second. Okay, next one is amplitude. Okay, what is amplitude? It is the height of the wave. Okay, it is the distance measured from center line to a peak. Okay, this is what we call center line. Okay, if I consider this, from this distance to this distance is called as what? Amplitude, represented with a capital A. Okay, what is amplitude, students? It is the distance measured from the central line to the peak. It may be crest or trough. Okay, understood? Okay, greater the distance of the wave or greater the amplitude of the wave, greater will be its intensity. Generally, intensity means what? Brightness. Okay, if the visible light is so bright, we can say that it has the greater amplitude. Greater the height or depth of the, greater the height of the crust or depth of the trough, greater will be its intensity. Okay, you write here. Okay, and one more thing, it has no units to measure. We can just say it as it is the height measured from the center line to a peak. Got it? Okay, and also it gives the information about the brightness or intensity. You write here as a note. It determines the intensity or brightness of the light, of the wave. Intensity or brightness of the wave. Okay. Yes, in today's class we have discussed wavelength, wave number, frequency, velocity and amplitude definition, their relationships to each other and as well as their SI units. Okay, you have to know the definitions as well as their SI units. Okay, thank you.